Hi guys, today we're going to do stretchy band workout. Okay, so if you've got a stretchy band like this, great. If you've got one that's just tubing, still fine, you don't need the handles. Or the other type stretchy bands, which are, like a sheet of stretchiness. Alright, so here we go. We're going to start out with squat and row. Handy, I've got this pole here, so weight mainly in the heels, but also keep weight on the toes as well. My feet are straight ahead with my knees pretty much over my knees, my knees over my feet, and that's the direction they'll be running in. Okay, so I'm going to squat down and row. I'm going to bring my shoulder blades together, and I'm not really worried about where my hands get to. I don't want to go too far back. Okay, I just want to squat and squeeze my shoulder blades together. Where you see my elbows going is pretty much where I want to be working. Squeezing my shoulder blades together. I'm going to drop into here, stand up and row. Okay, it's going to help my core to engage, which of course if we just cough, you can feel what your abs should feel like when they're engaged. Okay, so let's do about 20 of these. Okay. So hands out flat and then hands to the side. Hands out flat, then to the sides. Standing up, pushing through the heels. Feeling my glutes work. And getting my shoulder blades to squeeze together. I should feel a chest stretch, which is a good sign that my back muscles are contracting. Okay. Then we're going to flip around, do a chest press. Okay, so one foot in front of the other. I'm going to bring my shoulders back, feel a chest stretch. My shoulders are down and wide. Okay, and then my elbows are down too, they're not up. And then I'm going to bring them up together. Push the hands together, which pretty much should be in line with my shoulders. And then down to here. Okay, push through my back leg. It's giving me the energy and the power to press through my abs and through my pecs and my arms. Okay, switch my feet over. Just going to do as many of these until I start to feel a bit of a chest burn. Okay, and that's basically getting some good endurance numbers up, getting a bit of lactic acid into the pecs and the triceps. Okay, I'm also getting better at pushing through one leg, or both legs. So I'll work on one leg back, and then I'll switch to the other one. Okay, and that allows my hip and my leg on that side to get strong. Okay, so that's quite a few. Feeling that now. Alright, now, not everybody's going to have this, but I'm pretty lucky. Here's my lat pull down situation going on here. See how this goes. Okay, so up, so I'll probably go a little bit higher than that, and I'm just going to bring them down like this, really working on my lats. Lats are the muscle that joins under the arm, goes right down to the middle of your lower back. Biggest muscles in your upper body, for sure. So you really want to work them pretty well. It's going to boost your metabolism big time. So what we want here is we don't want our shoulders popping up around our ears. We want to keep them down and wide as always. Engage the core and bring your elbows down. Okay, I'm just keeping a nice firm grip, not too tight and not too loose. Okay. Going to work that one. These ones can go for quite a while. They're going to be pretty strong, pretty durable. So we're just going to do quite a few of those. Might have to go a little bit further up. It's alright. Get a little bit more into them. You're just going to make modifications that suit, okay? Your level of fitness, where you are right now, and what purpose is it serving? Okay, so stretchy band workouts, it's just a good all-round metabolism booster. Okay, it's just going to burn calories, more of an endurance type of workout. Okay, that'll do for those. Now we're going to do some front flies. Okay, so we'll stick this back around here, around about chest height. It's pretty good, even. Right, and similar to the chest press, we've got one leg back. Okay, but we're going to work it around here. We're going to go around. It's almost like I'm trying to create that space between my chest. I'm wrapping a barrel, my arms around a barrel, something like that, yep. And then hands together. And back here I'm feeling my chest really stretch, my shoulders are down and wide. Okay, switch my feet over for a while. And then squeeze together. You can feel my pecs really contracting nicely there. That's good. And obviously, when you're doing an exercise like this, they're a lot harder than the press exercises because the leverage way out here is a lot heavier than in here. Okay, so you're not going to get as many done. Right, and then we'll flip around. We'll do a back fly. Okay, so same thing. I like to keep one foot in front of the other because I just find I don't use my back. I tend to use my legs. I'll soften, drop into my legs when I get tired, and tend not to. When my feet are together, I tend to extend back, which most people I think do as well. Okay, so here we are. We're going to do this one. Now, if you find this too hard, bend your elbows and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Okay. Just work on those muscles between the shoulder blades, particularly the lower shoulder blade. That's the area you want to work on the most, okay? Most people are quite weak through this lower mid back area. That's the area they tend to not be particularly strong. We tend to be too strong at the top and very strong at the bottom, and the middle, not so good. So these are great exercises for really building that up for you. Okay, switch my feet around. I'm feeling this. I mean, it's a good work. This is a very good exercise. Really gonna get some resistance and some work into that. All my back muscles. Okay, that was good. So let's do squat and curls. Okay, so I'm just going to shorten this up a little bit. Maybe a lot more. So just do it by standing on it, getting a similar length. Okay, I think we're pretty good there. Alright, so, I don't know, it could be pretty tough. Give it a crack. Okay, so we're going to squat down and then curl. So that's a bit too intense to start with, eh? So we'll just go. I'm not even sure it'll even stretch that far. Okay, so squat down and then curl. Squat, curl, squat, curl, squat, curl, squat, curl, squat. I'm just trying to knock out 2 exercises in one go, which means it's a little bit more efficient, but also anytime you do these double exercise type exercises, you really have to use your core a lot more than if you don't. So right now the transition between pressing to curling is being felt through my core, and that's good. It means that my core is really doing quite a lot more than just postural stability. It's really working quite hard when I start to curl. Okay, so that's going pretty well. And pretty even. Feel pretty even in those. Okay. Go to a shoulder raise. Get my foot in the middle of that, stretchy band. And then engage your core, keep your shoulders down and wide. And lift up just above shoulder height. Okay. Again, that's a pretty tough exercise, this one. As in, this is the toughest part of the band as the resistance gets heavier and heavier near the top. Okay, so it's going to be a pretty tough little workout, that one. So just do as many as you can manage. Don't overdo it. You don't want to get sore traps in shoulders and neck. So make sure that core's engaged. And you're just lifting as high as you comfortably can. As you get better, and you've done quite a few of these, as in sets and reps over time, you'll feel much more comfortable. You'll be able to do a lot more of them without causing too many issues. Okay, we'll do a few more of these. It's feeling good, and that's good. Okay, now what do we got next? We've got squat and press. Okay, so another shoulder. We've got a few shoulder exercises coming up, so don't overdo it just yet. So get your feet reasonably close, and then squiggle them out a bit. To there, we're going to do squat and press. So get your hands here. You're going to squat down and press above. All right, great exercise. Lots of core activation here. Not only for your posture and your stability. It's really going to be a lot of core resistance throughout, right in the bottom here, making you get into that squat, and at the top here, stabilizing and helping you to get into a fully extended position. Okay, so let's do as many of those as you can comfortably do. The shoulders are going to be the area that's going to probably fail first, and that's okay. So if you find that is happening to you and the shoulders are failing but your legs are still feeling good, drop the cables, the stretchies, and just carry on squatting. Okay, knock out as many squats as you can, because as I said, you know, the more you work your legs, the higher your metabolism's going to go up, the more calories you're going to burn, and that's the key thing here, is getting your metabolism boosted. Okay, so that we can burn off a few of those extra glasses of wine or beer you might have had last night with the lockdown. You know, it's not so easy to keep away from them. Just seem to be sitting there in the fridge. Okay, bicep curls. So let's just do bicep curls in a standing position. Okay, so we'll shorten that cable off, the stretchy off a bit. And bicep curl. Okay, so hands by side, and then we're turning them right around as far as they'll go. Gets an extra bicep contraction there, but it's also working the forearm as well as the two bicep muscles when you do the rotation in there. Okay, and it's really helping coordinate how the muscles work together in the elbow. You can do hammer curls as well. Okay, and then straight out ones like this. Do a variation, it's good. And then do the full curl one. Really squeeze those biceps at the top. Give them a good squeeze. So after this exercise, we're going to get into tricep kickbacks. Okay, so we will do that here. I think I'll grab hold of the stretchy band rather, and I'm going to bend down, stick my butt out, keep my back straight, and extend both arms out at once. Now this is pretty effective at getting your triceps. Right there, they should be really contracting hard. Okay, so that is a nice way of getting those triceps really working. And then the variation on that is stand in the middle of your stretchy band, grab the handles, put it behind your head and up, and extend up. Not everybody's going to feel comfortable doing this, but it is a really good way of getting those triceps burning. Okay, you might find you only can do a few, and then come back here and do some more kickbacks. Whoa, starting to feel it now. Oh yeah, feeling the burn. Yep. Okay. Whoa. Okay, it's good. Then we're going to do some wood chops. So it's going to flip that around and stick it at the bottom. Right around there nice and tight. Okay, so this is going to be a load of high wood chop. Okay, so I'm going to grab the band down the bottom here. I'm going to squat down and I'm going to bring the cable up just above my shoulders. Okay. I'm going to try and keep my hips reasonably still and rotate my shoulders and my trunk without my hips rotating. So I get some nice work through the obliques, back and back muscles, ab muscles, all going to be working quite nicely, as well as my shoulders and of course the legs. So do about 15 of those. Okay, and then we'll flip around to the other side. And you can see this view, I guess, which might help you understand a little bit more of what's going on. Is in keeping the back straight, butt sticking out. Okay, weights pretty much centered in the middle of my feet. Then across the opposite shoulder. Okay, and now we're going to do a wood chop on your knees. So we'll lower that down, get side on the knees. Going to try and keep my weight pretty even between my knees. Okay, and then we're going to get more rotation out of the trunk and the shoulders. Let's bring that around. Okay. So do about 15 of those. You can alter the position that you're attached over there, but basically it's not going to change too much what happens as you pull across, but we're going to feel it through the obliques, through the trunk. So you really want to use both arms, keep your arms straight, focus your eyes on your hands, and you'll do a better job of keeping everything nice and even, getting through your reps, and you'll feel it throughout, particularly if you engage this arm and use the outside arm. Otherwise, if you're really only using this hand lightly, you're only going to feel this side. We want both sides, so that's why we're going to really emphasise this arm in particular. Okay, then we're going to switch around to the other side. And there's 15. So when you're on the knees, pretty much take your legs out of the equation, so it becomes more of a true core exercise rather than a full body leg and core exercise, which you'll experience with the high to lows and the low to high wood chops more so. Okay, a lot more leg going on there, a lot more stability used through the legs. We want to use the stability through our core. So doing exercises on your knees is a really great way of really working and emphasising the core muscles rather than the legs doing a lot of the work for you. Okay, so that's us today on that.